welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi, and tonight's video is going to be a recap review of Insecure. This episode was kind of chill, not much really happened, just following Issa around, seeing how she's doing, checking up on things since the block party. It wasn't like a episode that had like, you know, lots and lots of things happening. It really didn't have much happening at all, just you guys saw it, so you get what I'm getting at. So the reception of her block party went really well, but obviously she's sad and she's hearing Molly's voice in her head talking about her being a user, her being a liar, her not being a good friend, and all those things, which I feel like if anyone, parent, friend, sibling, tells you that you're selfish or a bad friend or a liar or a user, you take that in regardless of the scenario. But she tells herself not to contact or call Molly, and y'all already think that I'm super team Issa and I can't see her faults, but in this scenario, had it been me, I would not be calling anybody. Like, if you blew up at an event that I've been working for X amount of time on, that was successful, that I had a famous rapper come to, like I was able to do all these things despite our personal issues, you chose that moment to blow up on me, I'm not really gonna be trying to like call you. I'm good. So I understood her not calling or reaching out to Molly. That seemed to be pretty normal. At the end of the episode, Molly seemed to be chilling. We'll probably find out, you know, later on how Molly is doing. But in the scene, she seemed to be texting and seemed to be a little bit smiling or whatever. And not that you can't have stress about other things and be happy in that moment, but I felt like they're trying to show that Molly kind of was good type of thing. I could be wrong. I feel like if you cause a ruckus that you intended to cause based upon your personal feelings, you probably feel fine. You probably feel fine. So then Nathan is calling her to check up on her. I mean, everyone has called her to check up on her. After you have a major event and then a fight at the end, people are gonna be like, yo, you good? Like, what's going on? You was having an issue? Like, what's up? So people were reaching out to her, checking on her, whatever, what have you. And Kelly was someone that was kind of like throughout the episode trying to push her to talk to Molly and push her to kind of like get through whatever's going on with them. And then she mentioned the issue that her and Tiffany had last season, which is very relatable. And I feel like there is always that friend that's like, are you gonna call them, or are you gonna make up with them? Like, everything okay? Like, you know what I mean? So that person in this scenario is Kelly. Issa really didn't have a desire to do so. I also feel like, I don't know that Molly and Issa, I mean, the show will probably make them make up out of the situation, but in real life, I don't know if you can make up with someone after they throw a fit at your event, after they feel like you're all kinds of users and liars and you feel like they're all these things. I don't know if there's a making up scenario in real life that can actually be healthy, but in the show they probably will make up and they probably will have them, you know, have their final sit down and talk. If they don't make up, I would be very shocked, but we'll see. So I'm getting all off topic, but after Nathan called and they had a little discussion, you know, she was obviously reflecting on what Molly said to her, and she was asking him like, you know, I don't want to use you, and it wasn't like, you know, trying to make sure that everything was okay between them, but also trying to check and make sure that she wasn't being perceived by someone else as a user and as whatever else Molly told her, because kind of just like, am I really that trash? Like, yo, you think I'm trash? Because I was told I was trash, and I don't know if I'm trash like that. And I think that's what she was doing. She was trying to check the temperature with Nathan. So fast forward, we see her trying to be nice and be generous and trying to just kind of tap into being a good person, which I believe completely is motivated by Molly's comments at the block party. So she tries to help a woman in the store. Her car gets declined, and then I need Issa to make some money. I was hoping that she would make some money from the event and be better for her. And how are you gonna offer somebody some groceries and then you don't have, okay. So the lady kind of like shades her and walks off, and I'm sorry. I mean, not even get it, but I just thought people be asking you for help. Don't be shading me in the process. If I can't afford to help you, I try to, I'll ignore you. Like, what, sis? You good? Then the older man she attempts to give a ride to, or she gave a ride to, Rude as hell. Get in my car talking about all kinds of bitches and I'm good. I'm good, sir. I'm good. Like, then she goes out to this, you know, wine and paint and sip. You know, those are really fun. People love doing those things. She meets some girls, hey Kyla Pratt, and they end up hitting it off. And then obviously you find out that they kind of like played her and made her friend, befriended her on purpose based upon their bachelorette party check off. Like, who? Listen, y'all are grown. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a little bit of a cynic, but I ain't with it. It's corny. They screw her over. They leave her to pay the check, and I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't paying that check. I promise you, I'm not paying for 4 people to eat and drink. I promise you, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for 4 strangers to eat and drink. I'm sorry. I'm paying for my food and I'm leaving. I don't know what the protocol is, and I'm sorry that the waitresses and the people that work there may have to be penalized for that. Y'all let them leave. I was peeing. I'm not paying for 4 people to eat and drink. I'm so sorry about it. I'm not. No. And I wish that when she ran up on them, that's really what happened. Because no. I will say that the older man in the car was absolutely hilarious. Caught many trains. Sir. And she goes to her mom's house. Not gonna lie, the pairing of Tasha Mack and Issa is a little bit strange to me, but Tasha Mack is enjoyable regardless, so it's her real name, back to her real name right now. They have their dialogue, and honestly, I feel like everybody can relate to needing to talk to a parent or a family member. Like the connection between you and your mother, if you have a good one, is one that is like unmatched, right? And that they showed that in the episode, like being able to go to your mom's house, even if you haven't been the best daughter, or even if you guys haven't been communicating like you think you should be, but being able to be like, yo, I'm having a rough time, and breaking out in tears. That mother-daughter connection is really truly like an unmatched situation, and I feel like they tapped into that with her being able to be vulnerable and cry and be weak this whole season, or with her mom. That's who she chose to go and be her lowest and get some much needed and much relatable advice. You know, a lot of times we think our parents think less of us than they do. So I think they kind of tapped into that in the episode tonight as well. So the episode really didn't have much going on, so this kind of gonna be a shorter recap and review. But then we get into Issa running into or seeing Molly at the restaurant. I was not surprised Issa left. I felt like she was going to leave. I felt like she has been avoiding conflict and drama this entire season. So for her to walk in there willingly and address Molly, a lot of it unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like, she's been avoiding this from the beginning, and then we had this big fight that she didn't really want to have, and then now I see you in public, and I have a choice to either enter or not enter. I'm not surprised that she did not enter that restaurant. What do you guys think? Do you feel like she was wrong for not going to the restaurant? I understand just like not wanting to deal with people, and I feel like that's where she's at right now. I think she wants Molly to reach out to her and apologize, but I don't think she realizes how deep the wounds go for these two right now. I think that she's been done with Molly mentally for a minute, but I think that she still wanted her in her life, if that makes sense. Like, I want you around, but I don't want you like up under me because you did some foul shit to me, in my opinion, and we're not vibing well. So I want you to be gone forever, but I need some space. I think for now, Molly to not be hitting her up or saying sorry or trying to mend things, Isha's like, so we actually aren't gonna be friends? Like, and I don't know if that's exactly what she wants, or if she just wanted some space. I don't know, but let me know what you guys thought. Do you feel like she should have walked in there and addressed Molly head on, or just take more time to figure out what it is they're gonna do? I don't really know. I feel like I get both sides. Y'all know I'm a Libra. It's really hard for me to be like hard yes, hard no. I kind of just be like, I get why. I wouldn't do that, but I get why. Or I would do that, so I also get why. Like, I don't really have like a super hard line with this situation, because I do feel like they've both been bad to each other over time, so kind of built up. But I also feel like I understand why Issa is saying like, Molly can reach out to me. She is the one that caused the scene at my event. But in the mirror, Issa did say in the beginning of the episode that her and Molly both were wrong. So she acknowledges, at least to herself, that she hasn't been the perfect friend to sis. So that's pretty much the end of the review. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you thought about the episode. And if you are still here and you have not, click subscribe and join the KandidKinks family. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I mean, like, right? Like, you good? You alright? Also, before you go ahead and click the like button and comment along what you felt about tonight's episode and more predictions for the next couple of episodes. That's pretty much the end of the video, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I post new videos every Sunday and Wednesday, hair and beauty content, and obviously my late Sunday night Insecure recaps and reviews.